Singer for Star Playhouse presents Dick Powell, Charles Boyer, David Niven, Ida Lupino.
Hello, Miss Randall.
Is the doctor busy?
He's on the phone. He'll be off in a minute. Won't you sit down?
Yes, thank you. Here, Junior, sit here.
No, Mrs. Carter, you have nothing to worry about at all. Your baby is not prematurely bald. Well, many babies just don't start to grow any hair for several months. No, there's nothing we can do to hurry it. When nature is ready, hair will sprout from the top of your little boy's head. When nature has made his legs strong enough to carry him, he'll walk, and when she wants him to speak, he'll talk. There's nothing we can do to accelerate this. Well, I suggest that you just sit back and enjoy the wonderful journey that's ahead of you. No, please call me anytime. Goodbye. Cummings, heaven must be a place where there are no telephones.
Next time she calls, why don't you let me tell her you went fishing?
Oh, you can't do that. You never can tell. Besides, it is her first day at home with the baby. Who's next?
Buffalo Bill.
I think I recall him.
He's the one who bit you last week.
Which one?
Oh, good heavens.
Oh, I don't mind. Shows my patients are improving when they go from formula to meat.
He's the one who had the marble stuck in his ear last time.
Oh, that one. What's the matter with him this time?
Sore throat.
Well, at least he won't be in the mood for biting. Let's have a look at him.
All right. But remember, when they don't bite, they kick. The doctor will see you now.
That's all I need.
Go on, Junior.
Okay.
Hi there, Butch. You just jump up on this thing and I'll find out what's wrong with you.
What you gonna do with that wooden thing?
This is called a depressor. I have to use this to hold your tongue down so I can look down your throat.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, now, come on, Butch. It doesn't hurt. Wait a minute.
Nope.
You're not turning sissy on me, are you?
I ain't a sissy. One more wise crack like that, stranger, and I'll plug you.
Mm-hmm. Well, you put the field piece away and I'll look down your throat.
Nope.
Now, Butch, if I don't look down your throat, how am I going to find out what's wrong with you?
I don't know. That's your business.
You like hot dogs?
Yep.
I tell you what. You open your mouth and I'll buy you a hot dog.
Nope.
I thought you just said you liked hot dogs.
I got a sore throat. I couldn't swallow it anyway.
That's the point. Why didn't I become a brain specialist? I tell you what we'll do. We'll play cowboys and Indians. I'll be an Indian chief and you'll be the United States Cavalry.
Do I get to kill you?
You get to kill me.
Okay, I'll play.
Yeah, but first, I capture you and you escape.
I get to escape, huh?
It seems to be taking the doctor a long time, doesn't it?
Oh, just relax, Mrs. Randall. Doctor always makes a very thorough examination.
Oh. You know, a sore throat can be very painful sometimes. Do you think the doctor will hurt Junior?
I'd say it'll be about even.
I beg your pardon?
Well, I just said there's nothing to worry about. Doctor's always very gentle.
Oh, thank you. Good heavens, what's that?
The Apaches just attacked the settlement.
Ugh, ugh. Pale-faced captive ready now.
I ain't afraid, Redskin. Ryville Hickox knows how to tie. Why, you all double-crosser, you...
No, say ugh. I mean, say ah. Oh, everything's fine, Mrs. Randall. Just a little mild inflammation. If it doesn't clear up in a couple of days, bring him back and I'll paint his throat again.
Oh, thank you, Doctor.
He's a fine boy, fine, strong boy.
Junior!
Fine, strong legs, too.
I don't know why he's so bad all the time. Why, his little sister is 2 years younger than he, and she never causes any trouble. She's just...
She's a pain in the neck.
That will be quite enough, Junior. Come along. Goodbye, Doctor. Goodbye, Miss Cummings.
Bye-bye. There goes my nomination for Public Enemy #1 of 1968.
When a little boy that age is bad, there's usually some very good reason for it. Remind me to talk to his mother next time she comes back into the office.
All right. What are you going to tell her?
It's not the first time I've heard Mrs. Randall comparing Butch unfavorably to his younger sister. Maybe this wildness of his comes from a feeling of being neglected.
Mrs. Randall takes very good care of him.
Physically, yes. Anyway, I'll talk to her. Anything else in the book?
No, that was the last appointment.
Any more calls?
You made them all during your lunch hour.
I don't believe it. You mean I'm in the clear tonight?
Well, you've been working hard enough for it, doing without your lunch and...
Trudy's starring in the play tonight. When she graduated from public school, I missed that. That was the time the Trent kid got chicken pox. And then I missed her first class play. That was when the little Barton boy got mumps. And when she was in that Christmas pageant, I missed that. What happened that time?
That was the day you got mumps.
Oh, yes. Well, at least I diagnosed it correctly. But tonight, I promised Trudy that I would...
For you?
Okay, you start locking up. Hello? Dr. Gentry speaking. Now, Mrs. Carter, calm down, calm down. Take it easy. Now, what's the matter? You fold it into a triangle. And then you pin the two ends together where they meet.
You home, Jonas?
I think I must be. My key fitted the front door.
Oh, you look tired, darling. Did you have a hard day?
Oh, the usual bunch of minor annoyances. And Mrs. Carter.
Oh, she's the one who just had the baby.
According to her, she's the only one who ever had a baby. The way that woman acts, you'd think she'd pulled off the biological feat of the century.
Oh, here, let me.
No, thank you, darling. Where are the kids?
Well, Mike's out in the backyard. Luana's reading, and Trudy's trying on her costume.
See, how's Trudy taking it? Is she nervous?
She's had 3 crying spells already.
Getting in the mood for playing Juliet.
Luana's been crying, too.
Well, this place is going to be underwater soon. What's Luana crying about?
I don't know. Everyone's just a bundle of nerves. If I didn't stay calm, I don't know what would happen.
I think I'll smoke the pipe, darling. I'm rather hampered by tradition.
Oh, Jonas. What if Trudy forgets her lines tonight?
It doesn't matter if she does. It's just something dreamed up by the local theater group.
I just couldn't stand it if anything went wrong. Jonas, I think maybe I just won't go.
Darling, nothing's going to go wrong. Trudy will be fine.
Oh, do you really think so?
Sure, of course you will. Now, you hurry up and get dressed.
All right. Oh, good heavens, I just remembered we've all been so excited I forgot to fix dinner. Oh, you're not really very hungry, are you, dear? You always eat a very late lunch.
No, I'm not hungry, darling. I had a late lunch today. How about the kids? Have they eaten anything?
Well, Trudy's been too nervous to eat, and Luana and Mike just finished up the lamb we had left over from yesterday.
Finished it, huh?
Yes.
Is there anything else in the refrigerator?
Well, there's a chicken.
Chicken?
But I don't think you'll have time to cook it.
Hey, Mike, this is your father's dinner, all of it.
I liked all that peanuts.
Well, maybe you can have a few, but after you washed your hands, is there any soil at all left in our garden? What have you been doing, digging a well?
I like candy bars better.
I see you bring your own emergency rations with you. Of course, Your old man being a doctor, I could tell you that candy's not good for you. Not all that amount of candy, anyway. Cast your bread upon the waters.
Jonas, is Michael there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, will you send him up? I have to get him ready for bed.
You got your marching orders. Hey, Mike. Buy yourself another bar of that candy tomorrow. But don't tell your mother. You and I are supposed to be fed scientifically.
All right. You want to see me be an airplane?
I want to see you fly up to bed right now.
Ready?
On your marks. Get set. Go!
You're dead.
Child.
Hi, Pet.
Hello, Daddy.
Hey. There wouldn't be tears now, would it? What's the matter, Luana?
Daddy, can't I please go to the play tonight?
No, darling. No, we won't be back until 11:30, and little girl should be in bed by then.
But I'm not a little girl. I'm only 3 years younger than Trudy.
I'm sorry.
Please, Daddy.
Now, I'll take you another time. Hey, what are you reading? Little Women, the Bobbsey Twin... Great grief. One of my medical books. You don't understand Latin, do you, by any chance?
No,
That's good.
but I'm going to learn. I've decided to become a doctor.
Oh?
I guess that's all that's left for me now. A career.
Yes, I can understand that the greater part of your life is behind you, but why this sudden decision?
Because I'll never get married.
Why not?
I haven't any boyfriends.
But you will have, darling. You'll have plenty.
But Trudy said when she was my age, she already had 3 proposals.
Oh, Trudy just making it up.
Wilt thou be gone? It is not yet near day. It was the nightingale and not the lark that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ear. Nightly she sings in yon pomegranate tree. Believe me, love, it was the nightingale.
It was the lark, the herald of the morn. Look, love, what envious streaks do lace the severing clouds in yonder east. Night's candles are burned out, and jocund day stands tiptoe on the misty mountain tops. I must be gone and live, or stay and die.
Why, Daddy, where did you learn that?
Well, believe it or not, I once played Romeo in my class play. In fact, except for one small point, I might have followed the stage as a career.
What was that?
No talent.
Daddy, if I promise to go to bed tomorrow right after dinner, couldn't I please go to the theater tonight?
No, darling, it's for grown-ups.
How do I look?
Like a bill marks paid in full.
I'll bet I wouldn't put on any silly Juliet costume.
Oh, now, Luana. Oh, I suppose somebody swallowed a collar button. Dr. Gentry speaking. Oh, yes, Mrs. Carter. What appears to be the trouble this time? The baby's lost 1/4 pound. Mrs. Carter, I told you, all babies lose a little weight to start with. No, I don't think we should take him off his formula. He's only been on it 6 hours. Well, give him a chance. Well, I would suggest a mild sedative. Not for the baby, Mrs. Carter, for yourself. Get a little rest. That's right. Anytime. Goodbye. Thank the Lord for making babies strong so they can withstand the stupidity of their parents.
Oh, now, Jonas, don't you really think it's time you got dressed?
I'm going right
That
out.
light is not daylight, I know it. It is some meteor that the sun exhales, to be to thee this night a torch-bearer, to light thee on thy way to Mantua. Therefore, stay yet. Thou needst not be gone.
Let me be taken. Let me be put to death.
You're dead.
Service for you.
You're dead. You're dead.
It is. High hence be gone away. It is the lark that sings so out of tune, straining harsh discords and unpleasing shots.
Where's Trudy?
She's already gone. She had to leave early. The Anderson boy came by for her.
Oh, young crumple fenders, huh? His car out of the shop again?
No.
Borrowed his dad's, huh?
No.
Oh, Evie, you didn't. Oh, he did. I hadn't even finished straightening out his last bump yet.
Oh, he'll be very careful. Trudy had so many things to take.
Oh, I guess it's all right. We can take a cab.
I've already ordered one. Be here in a minute.
Well, looks like we're ready.
Good night, darling. Don't stay up too late.
Good night, Pet.
Don't go yet.
Why not?
I don't feel well.
What's the matter?
I've got a fever.
Feels normal. You don't look flushed.
I think my stomach hurts, too.
Let me look at your tongue. Come on, let's look at it. From the fleeting glimpse I caught of it, I think you're going to be all right.
I've got appendicitis.
Where's it hurt?
Right here.
Oh, very peculiar. The appendix is that side. I think this calls for a medical consultation with your mother.
Is there anything really the matter with her?
Oh, nothing that tonight's play won't put right. Don't you think we ought to take her?
Oh, now, Jonas, you know there won't be any other children there. Besides, I don't think she should try a trick like that.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Oh, there's the gap. We'd better go.
Right. Well, after due consultation with your mother, I think I have just the prescription for you. You just sit very still for 2 minutes after we leave, and then watch television.
Right that way, and I'm sure you'll enjoy our Shakespearean evening. Next. My, where is everyone?
How do you do?
How do you do? And welcome to our little theater group.
Thank you.
I'm glad to see that there are still some Shakespeare lovers left in this town.
I'm a great admirer. I have 2 reservations in the name of Gentry.
Gentry? You're Trudy's father?
That's right.
I'm Mrs. Octavia Upton Smith. I'm the director of this little group.
Well, that's just fine, if I might have our reservations.
I'm so glad your daughter started her career with Shakespeare. Ever since I created this little group, it's always been my goal to have everybody in this town a lover of the Bard of Avon.
Quite a task, I imagine. Could I have the reservations?
I can tell by your impatience that Shakespeare's your favorite, too. Oh, there are so few of us left these days. I blush to admit it, but even our little theater tonight will not be filled completely. We have some empty seats.
Maybe they can't even get past his desk. Might I have the reservations?
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, here they are. Dr. and Mrs. Gentry.
Thank you.
Dr. Gentry. Why, I didn't know you were a doctor. Dr. Gentry, I've been going to a throat specialist now for the past 5 years, and they just don't seem to be able to do me any good. It's my voice, you know. I'm terribly worried about it. Dr. Gentry, what would you prescribe for my voice?
You might try resting it.
Oh, Jonas, isn't it wonderful? Trudy's name is practically on top. What's the matter with you? You haven't even looked at your program.
I can't help worrying about Luana. Perhaps we should have brought her.
Oh, but there aren't any other children here.
No, I suppose you're right.
But surely my father reserved a seat for me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Luana. I didn't even know you were coming.
But don't be ridiculous. My sister is playing Juliet. She's the star.
This way.
Your seat's in there, miss.
Thank you.
Luana!
Oh, how do you do, Dr. Gentry?
Good heavens, Luana, you didn't leave Mike alone in the house.
Of course not. I called the babysitter to take care of the child.
How the devil did you get here?
By taxi, the same as you did.
That's a lovely outfit you have on.
Thank you, Dr. Gentry.
I like your hat, too. It's very distinctive.
Thank you.
Why don't you sit with us? I'm sure this gentleman won't mind changing places.
Of course.
No, thank you. I've always felt that one appreciates Shakespeare more alone.
Now, Luana, really, that's enough.
Shh, please. The play is starting.
Yes, please. Shh.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene.
What if her eyes were there? They in her head. The brightness of her cheek would shame those stars as daylight doth a lamp. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night.
Jonas, she's beautiful.
See how she leans her hand upon her cheek. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
Ay me.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel. For thou art as glorious to this night being o'er my head, unto the white upturned wondering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him.
That's my son.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name.
My daughter.
Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
I'm sorry, but we'll have to interrupt our little play for a moment. I have an emergency telephone call for Dr. Jonas Gentry. Won't you come backstage, Dr. Gentry? The telephone is in the wing.
Carry on. Deny thy father and refuse thy name.
Hello. Oh, Mrs. Carter.
My love.
Yes, if it's an emergency, I can come over right away.
I take thee at thy
You what?
word. Call me
You
but
fed the baby and he didn't burp?
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
I don't care if your book on baby feeding says that the baby should burp. Maybe the baby's been reading a book on etiquette. No, I can't come over right away.
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor arm, nor foot, nor hand, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man.
Pat it right spot a few times.
Oh, be some other name. What's in a name?
Let your husband bounce him up and down once or twice. That's right.
So Romeo.
Anytime.
Not Romeo call.
Goodbye.
By a name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name
So that was the emergency, was it?
Yes.
Because it's
May I see the rest of the play from here?
Don't you think you'd better go back to your seat?
I think I better stay here.
You're not anticipating another telephone call, are you?
I'm not anticipating it, but like death and taxes, it's inevitable.
the farthest sea.
If you are, please do not shout into the telephone. The cast of Romeo and Juliet does not include a pediatrician.
Jonah, stop moping.
Fine father I am. I can raise everybody's children but my own.
Oh, now, Jonas.
When I was making all that fuss of Trudy before the play, I should have seen that Luana was feeling neglected. I want to realize that she's growing up, too.
It's not really that serious.
A real mess I've made of everything. Now Luana isn't even speaking to me.
She'll get over it.
I haven't even seen Trudy yet. That nonsensical telephone call in the middle of the play ruined her best scene.
It wasn't your fault.
Hello! Hello, Mommy. Hello, Daddy.
Oh, Trudy, I'm so sorry about the interruption. It must have ruined everything for you.
Oh, no, it was the best thing that could have happened. Mrs. Smith said I handled it like a real trooper. I didn't let it throw me. And she's giving me the lead in their next play. Oh, it's a wonderful part. I get to go mad in it.
Oh, I'm sure that's fine, dear.
May I have a cup of coffee with you?
Well, if you don't think it'll slow you down.
Well, Luana, I thought you were in bed.
I just wanted to say goodnight.
That's nice of you, Pet.
Could I sit here, Daddy, with you?
Come and sit with me. Would you like to have a cup of coffee with us?
Coffee?
Yes. I think you're old enough for it now. I wonder who that could be. Hello? Yes, I sort of thought it might be you. What's the trouble now? No, I'm glad you did. I wanted to hear. Anytime. Good night. She called to say that the baby is asleep.